Good evening, everyone. My name is Emmanuel OMALE. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, after watching this video, please like, comment, and also share. Thank you. So this evening, briefly, I'll be doing a video on exponential functions. When an unknown is the index or power of a function, so it is called an exponential function. By now, if you have watched my previous video, you will know what a power is, and you also know what a base is. For instance, let me just do a very brief recap. For instance, if you have let's say 2 raised to power of 2, 2 is called the base, while this 2 up here is called the power or the index. Okay, for example, let's say you have 2 raised to power of x. 2 is called the base, while your x is called your power or index. So an exponential function is a function that the power is an unknown, meaning that if you have a function like this, let's say 3 raised to power of x equal to 9. So the unknown is the x. So this is an example of an exponential function. But also in exponential function, the base can also be the unknown, meaning that you can also have x raised to power of 2. So in exponential function, either the base or the power can be an unknown. So let's take some few examples. Example 1, you have let's say we have 2 raised to power of x is equal to 16. This is actually very simple. So solving this now, you have your 2 raised to power of x is equal to, what will you raise 2 to the power to give you 16? So what will you raise 2 to give you 16? Since you have 16 at the left hand side, so since you have 2 at the left hand side, so what will you raise 2 to also give you 16? And that is 4, meaning that 2 raised to power of 4, 2 raised to power of 4, so meaning that 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that will give me 16. So 2 raised to power of 4. So that means that your x is equal to what? 4. So the value of your x is 4. This is actually very simple. Let's have another example. When we have 3 raised to power of 2x is equal to 27. Here, you have 3 here as your base. So what will you raise 3 to give you 27? And definitely that will be 3. Because when you do 3 times 3 is 9. And 9 times 3 is what? 27. So definitely that will be 3 raised to power of 3. So the 3 raised to power of 2x is equal to 3 raised to power of 3. So here you do away with the base. So you have your 2x is equal to what? 3. So that becomes, so you divide both sides by 2 to get your x. Sorry. You divide both sides by, so you have 2x is equal to 3. So you divide both sides by 2 to get your x. So your x will become 3 over 2. So let's take another example. When you have, let's say, x raised to the power of 1 over 3 is equal to 3. In this case now, it looks a kind of trickish one kind. So, but in this case, what you do is that, okay, I will explain it now to make it more understandable. Okay, let's say in this case now, you know it is impossible to express the function in the power. So the best thing now is that you actually raise the both sides of the function to the power of 3, meaning that you are just going to do something like raised to the power of 3, raised to the power of 3. Remember, this 1 over 3 is raised to the power of 3, meaning that when you have 1 over 3 multiplied by 3, meaning that this cancels this. So automatically this 3 here will cancel this 3. So that becomes your x. So your 3 raised to the power of 3 is 27. Okay, let me take a little bit more complex example. So when, for example, if you have 4 raised to the power of x is equal to 32. In this case now, you cannot do 4 raised to the power of any number to give you 32. To give you 32, definitely you have to still break this down, meaning that you can do 2 raised to the power of 2 into what x is equal to what 32. So definitely you have break this down now. You know, this power now are multiplying each other, meaning that you are going to be having 2 raised to the power of what 2x is equal to what 32. So definitely, you know, 2 raised to the power of 2x will give me, so what will you raise 2 to give you, I believe you should be able to raise 2 to the power of something to give you 32, and that is 5. So that becomes 2 raised to the power of what 5. So in this case now, you do away with the base. So your 2x is equal to 5. So divide both sides by 2. So your x is equal to 5 over 2. So let's take another example. So let's say you have 27 raised to the power of x plus 2, which is equal to 9 raised to the power of 2x. In this case now, 3 can actually go into 27 and 3 can also go into 9. So 3 raised to the power of 3 actually will give me 27. So raised to the power of x plus 2, which is equal to, this is 3 raised to the power of 2. That gives me 92x. So remember, the index, they are multiplying each other. So in this case now, you can even do away with this 3. You can do away with this 3, meaning that you just bring this down. Meaning that you have 3 bracket open x plus 2, which is equal to 2 into 2x. If you want to do it that way. So when you open the bracket now, when you open the bracket now, you have 3x plus, let me go back, 3x. So 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 2, that gives me 6, which is equal to 2 times 2x will give me 4x. So in this case, you collect like terms, meaning that you like terms simply means that so things that are the same. Let me use the Roman language. Something that are the same. That's the meaning of what like terms. So in this case now, 3x and 4x are looking the same. They are alike because this is a figure having an alphabet. This is also a figure having an alphabet. So you are collecting like terms. So in terms of collecting like terms now, so you have your 3. It's either two ways. It's either you take your 3x to this side or you bring your 4x to this side. Remember, this 4x is carrying a positive sign. So once you cause the equal sign, it becomes negative. But here your 3x is carrying a positive sign. So once you get to the other side, it's going to be carrying a negative sign. But let's do it this way. Let's just move the 4 to this side. So means that you'll be having 3x minus 4x. Definitely this is going to move to this side and it's carrying a positive sign here, so it will become a negative sign, meaning that minus 6. So when you do that, this will give us minus x is equal to minus 6. So you divide both sides by minus 1 to remove the negative sign. So your x will now become 6. So that is all about that. Please, after watching this video, I believe we all understand. Please like, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you.